What up, y'all? It's Scally Cat here from Scally Cat Vision. You can tune in Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and this is Shipwrecked.
Yo. It's the world's most dangerous podcast. Scally Cat here.
Ryan Connor is here.
And who else is on the line?
Wickle Wibbles, 618.
Hey. Oh, I see how you did it. I was like, isn't there another person? It's Wednesday, June 14th, 2017. Don't get me started. It was very confusing for me. But I had a great weekend. I traveled to Ohio. Got to see my grandpa, cousins, aunts, and uncles. It was nice. It was short, but it was nice. What did you get into, Ryan?
Nothing. My family from North Carolina went down and chilled with them. That's about it. Didn't have too much of a crazy week.
Dang. What about you, T-Dubs? What'd you do?
I was a couch potato yesterday, off day, did nothing. It felt so good. Other than that, work, and some more work. You know how we do it.
Well, that's good. Even though I was in Ohio, I got to check out that UFC Accolade fight, and that shit, well, okay, I just watched the Derek Lewis and Mark Hunt fight. I definitely did not watch the whole entire card. But so it was like a title fight, I think it was. It was 5 rounds, 5 minutes per round. And at first, Derek Lewis came in there kicking. I was pretty surprised because in the fight before this one that I watched, he was a kicker, but not right out the gate. But I think he was trying to throw Mark Hunt off. But you could just see that he had a longer reach than Mark Hunt. So I thought, honestly, for a little bit, I thought Derek Lewis was about to knock him out. And they're big dudes. Like, this is the big weight class. And honestly, their fights normally don't last that long at all. But anyway, Hunt is such a powerhouse that he just kept handling with good defense and taking all the strikes and the blows and kind of just like letting Derek Lewis tire himself out. And throughout the fight, Lewis landed many of those kicks, like I said, but he even tried for a takedown. Like he went for his hips. He was gonna get him, but Hunt definitely looked. He like maneuvered his way out of that. He looked like he was really ready to handle any defense or handle any offense that was coming towards him with good defense. But the fight made it to the 4th round, and Hunt caught Lewis with this double punch to the face up across the cage. This shit was so fucking sick. The ref was like, nah, like, he had to like basically move Mark Hunt out the fucking way. Like, yo, like, and he was like, nope, TKO. So Mark Hunt won, but like I said, it lasted 4 rounds. Like, nobody expected that shit, and that's because I think in retrospect, Mark Hunt just had the better defense aspect, honestly. But Sunday, so that was Saturday. Sunday, Derek Lewis, the loser, announced that he believes that was probably his last fight, because next week he's getting married and he doesn't want to keep putting his family through this. And if he means losing, well, yeah, you probably shouldn't fucking do that. So that's my little spiel from the recap. T-Dubs, you ready for Mayweather and McGregor?
Let's do it.
Okay, so the newest info that I got is August 26th. That's going to be the date, yo. Mayweather Productions has a Showtime event planned, and so I did some digging because I saw this on Brendan Schaub's Instagram, so then I also did some digging too, and it said that the Nevada State Athletic Commission event calendar says that Floyd reserved the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas for August 26th. And if you remember, that's where I said he would fight, and that's the time frame on when he would fight. And it's right before the Canelo fight, so I wonder if he's trying to... I think he did it on the 26th instead of after September 16th so that people will buy his fight if they have to choose between his fight and the Canelo. Like, that one goes first, so I'm going to buy this one first, then fuck it. But other than that, there weren't too many other details. So he still hasn't technically signed the contract, but he's scheduled an event there. He's, like, placed the venue on hold. But he hasn't, like, made the deal and signed it yet.
That's crazy.
Who do you think he does?
I'm going to say Mayweather because, you know, that man got some fist of steel. He's cheating and all that. Oh, God.
No. I'm going to tell you right now, it's McGregor all day.
No, man. Mayweather go get that boy. For real.
Fuck no.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you why right now.
Play some side bets, Scally. Come on.
I'll bet you $50 right now, motherfucker. I'll fucking call that shit. McGregor
I'm Paul.
is gonna knock this fool of fuck out.
Hey, Ma, I'm Paul. How about we do a $20 wager?
Yo, I'm down. Let's do it.
Hey, that's it. BB, Ryan Connor, where you at, sir? Get in on this.
Yo, I'm here. Should I bet you $20 on Conor McGregor too?
Like,
what?
Look, I'm telling you.
He's
right
Irish,
now,
man. He's gonna fuck somebody up.
Yes. Okay. He's an Irish motherfucker who is used to getting kicked in the fucking dome. Like, he will take one of Mayweather's punches and be like, yeah, done. Like, just fucking, are you kidding me? No.
Hey, Scally, he go whoop that boy ass to take a shot in between matches.
Are you talking about McGregor?
McGregor gonna be taking shots in between the matches.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm talking like liquor shots.
Oh yeah, he's fucking crazy.
Already.
He's leaned out like a motherfucker. This dude, like I don't even know. I'm just saying that in my opinion, and with my $20 on the line, he gonna whoop that ass.
Hey, but look, between
Conor McGregor's 28. Floyd Mayweather's 40, man.
He's 40.
Oh, yeah.
You know that Mayweather has to double wrap his hands inside that glove? Do you know that the rules are that they're going with smaller gloves than boxing but bigger than UFC? So it's going to be a glove change for both of them, but still, like, that's less protection on that dude's hands. And just a storybook ending, like, undefeated, and then you're lost to this Irish motherfucker from UFC. Oh my gosh, it's a lot to think about, dude. Like, that's why that contract ain't signed yet, yo. It's a lot to fucking think about. This motherfucker could actually whoop my ass.
True that.
Like, fuck a payday, but, like, people would talk shit, like, first off, I can't read. Then I'm gonna fucking lose to this white Irish motherfucker at the end of my career. Like,
True.
That's a lot weighing on, or being the fucking greatest, and I whoop the UFC champ's ass. Like, but those bragging rights, though. Like,
True.
If Mayweather won, all the shit talking that McGregor's doing, all the Twitter spits that he's fucking doing, like, he'll literally call out Mayweather on Twitter. It's fucking hilarious. But to be like, nah, fuck you, I whoop your ass in boxing. And then that's where it also comes back in where people say, like, if he did lose, if McGregor did lose, he wouldn't lose in an MMA fight. But I feel like, well, duh, he's not an MMA fucking fighter. So I feel like people really can't say that. I just think on hands alone, McGregor would take him, dude. He's got that young blood in his system.
Hey, and that young blood always outweigh that old blood on everything, for real. But I don't know. You got to also take the experience into consideration as well. Because Mayweather is he's done. He's pretty much done. But he still got them hands of steel. That man's throwing cinder blocks at your face. So that young man gonna have to do some dancing. Like, how about that Pacquiao Mayweather? I didn't like that because in reality, Pacquiao won. People like, oh, you racist against Mayweather? Pacquiao won that fight. That was cheating. They cheated.
He just, like, walked around the ring the whole time. My dad, who doesn't really watch boxing, was very disappointed I made him buy that fight.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, why did I buy this fight? I was like, I didn't know it was going to be like this.
Yeah, they cheated, but, you know, whoever got the most money, they always win in a way. How about this? The Dallas Mavericks won in 2011 against LeBron and Iguodala, and how about this? I have not heard anything about fucking Dirk Nowitzki since 2011. I think he retired that year when he got a ring.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Mark Cuban got that money, though. That's the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. He's got that money. Long bread.
Yo, you just said Mark Cuban. Do you know that motherfuckers are talking about him running for president in 2020?
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't want to go too much in that direction, but I just wanted a side note. Like, hey, heard this today. But, yeah.
That's great.
But, so the Warriors won. Talking about basketball.
Hey, that's what's up.
I was going for the Warriors. Fuck LeBron.
I wanted KD to get a ring because KD deserved a ring. Like, even when he was with Thunder, he's a phenomenal player.
I don't even watch basketball like that, but I love my documentaries, my 30 for 30s, all my shit that I like. And even just from the documentaries, I was like, why is this guy on the Thunder? I never understood, because I was like, I know more about the Spurs than I did about the Thunder. Like, what the fuck? But he's got documentaries about him? Like, what? I never understood that.
Hey, documentaries be where they're at. That's where it's at.
And fuck yeah. No, I literally have ESPN app on my phone just for 30 for 30s. What?
Yeah. Good to see. Nah, roughly.
Oh, shit.
Oh, snaps. Wibble's talking to other people.
I fucked up. I'll let you, brother. Let the Metro make. I can't help it.
I'm going to just start yelling bus talk.
Hey, that could be a T Wibble's slogan. Bus talk.
Right? Oh yeah, fuck yeah. And then you could start recording yourself talking to people on the bus and put it on Instagram and do little shorts. Oh, great idea. Anyway.
Do interviews on the bus.
Hey, T-Dubs.
Yes, ma'am.
Who do you think brought the Warriors to victory? Was it Durant or was it Curry?
I mean, that's hands down. I'm gonna go ahead and say it was mostly Curry, but don't get me wrong, Durant did play a big part. But I mean, like, it's a team effort, so I mean,
but
you know what I'm saying? Like,
played his part.
That dude was out there showing his fucking
part.
No, he could have did better. He like Curry honestly could have did better, but he did show his ass on LeBron a few times, man. That shit was sexy. I'm like, damn. I was watching Game 3, and man, they was doing like Curry was doing some stuff that I'm like, man, that's not even humanly possible. But it was awesome though. Cause it's not like Curry's a monster. It wasn't even humanly possible. You know what I'm saying? The shit that boy was out there doing. Hey, y'all, who went harder, Curry or Durant? Who went hard in the finals? Kevin Durant.
Clutch. Good idea.
Hey, my man standing on side of me said he said an even Steven for Curry and Durant.
See? Okay.
Hey, bro, say this in the podcast, man. We on the podcast. Say that real quick. Even Steven. Y'all hear my man? Fuck Queen James. Queen James. Damn. Y'all hear my boy said Queen James. Oh. That's Queen James. Yeah, that boy sure be flopping, don't he?
That shit on Twitter. Bust top.
That boy be flopping. That boy like he should be an actor, not a basketball player.
I was laughing when the came out of his eye.
Hey, let me get the mute. I'm on mute.
Hey, but it's funny that he said that right now when he was like, that dude should be doing movies. That was gonna be my next thing was what will LeBron do next? And I was gonna say that in my opinion, he should just start doing movies, like 'cause he's already been in them. Like you should just go and do that instead of basketball.
T. Wibbles is notorious for bringing people out in public. We had this homeless dude whenever I guess I'm going to change the subject. When Donald Trump and Hillary was running, we had this homeless dude say in the video, he said, "Fuck Trump, we on Hillary, fuck Trump." And then he's like, "Y'all got $1?" And he's like, "No, man, sorry, we don't have $1."
Nah, I'm broke too, bitch.
Yeah. That's what he should do. T-Dub should just have people talking on the bus. He should just ask random people questions.
That's how that Humans of New York shit got started. They started asking everybody on the fucking around New York. And now that thing is the number one, like, bestseller. It's on New York's bestseller list, and it's, like, popular as fuck. But, you know that these two dudes... Okay, before I say this, I'm going to ask this. So, hold up. Actually, have you ever gotten in a fight with a guy, and y'all got, like, so close together that, like, y'all almost kissed?
No.
In the last game, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about basketball. But in the last game, Kyrie Irving missed the layup, and then David West snatched the rebound, and Tristan Thompson got angry, and then Tristan Thompson and David West started, like, fighting and yelling at each other, and it was, like, you know, like, some dude stepped closer and one dude stepped closer, and then, like, people were behind them, and, like, they just got in each other's faces, and, you know, when people are arguing, and they're like, fuck you, like, they got, but they kissed.
Wait, what's this? Was this on this last game?
Oh my fucking gosh, yes.
Yeah.
It was so fucking
I gotta get video of that and just put it up, like, on the screen right now on YouTube, you know, on the for the podcast.
Yes, that's how they do it.
And then just keep repeating it. I'll just keep repeating it, you know, multiple times real quick, and then just go back to the screen.
It was really fucking... Ooh, if that was just continually playing, I would fucking die. I would literally fucking die. That is hilarious. Okay, moving on. Yesterday, Ice Cube got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Ice Cube? How y'all doing tonight, sirs?
He ain't got a star yet?
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought
it took him this long. The hell?
Oh my gosh. Yep, he got a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Dr. Dre was there. DJ Yellow was there. MC Ren was there. I think that was it.
You know how we do it. How y'all doing, young ladies? Oh, we don't speak English?
She speaks English. They don't speak English. How you doing? I'm just messing with you.
Yo, we don't speak English.
I'm an idiot. I'm a one.
Oh my gosh.
Wibbles, they don't speak English?
What they look like?
They black. They speak English. I'm just talking shit. So what about that scallywibs, dude?
Yo, let's do it.
Did he talk to you about that?
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Alright, brother.
Yeah, ribs.
You gotta tell what's the idea.
That beat I sent you.
I don't know.
That beat I sent you.
How do you put? Oh, it's just the one thing. Oh, okay.
It's two separate beats. It's two separate beats, and I sent them to you as one. But I need to resend it to you because I realized I didn't turn it back up. So it's too low. Like when that bass hit on that second beat with that bling, 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 bling.
Yeah.
So
Tokyo Drift shit from Too Fast and Furious. Or I mean,
yes.
Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. My bad.
One of the shit. Da-na-da-da.
That's like shit.
Is that what the beat sounds like?
Fuck
yes.
Yeah, that's what the beat sound like.
I ain't heard this beat.
You haven't heard this fucking beat? Do you live under a rock? Like, are you like Patrick
Star? Whose
We're
beat?
Like
wait, hold on. Wait, whose beat are we talking about?
Oh, you trying to get some? Nah, bro, I wish.
Whose beat we talking about?
It's my beat. Don't worry about it.
Oh, tell him again, Scotty. Tell him.
It's my beat. Don't worry about it.
Oh, all right then. All right.
It's an internet beat. I did a freestyle on my day, and she loved it. She's like, you got to send me that beat today. I was like, let me go chop it up and fix it and send it to you.
This shit was fire. I listened to it actually at work when I was starting to fall asleep. Let me turn this shit on and just wake the fuck up.
Turn up.
Quick.
Turn up. Hey.
Oh, I said I was done talking about basketball, but I'm not. In the aspect of, there's this former NBA player, Sebastian Telfair, and he was arrested in Brooklyn with loaded guns, ammunition, and marijuana. It was a semi-automatic loaded, 3 handguns loaded, and tons of ammunition, and a bulletproof vest.
Damn.
Like, where was this dude going?
That dude was on a one-way ticket.
You thought you were getting out of Brooklyn with all of that? Like, what?
That boy's on a kamikaze.
I know
he's on his way to boot camp.
Is getting gentrified, but it hasn't hit Brooklyn yet. Maybe in Harlem he could have like left and made it out because it's all white now. But you can't do that shit in Brooklyn still.
Nah.
Like, what the fuck?
That boy's gonna go to war. He had a bulletproof vest, a semi-automatic. That's not like it's time for war.
I'm like, where were you going? Like, you were doing something. Yo, what?
How much marijuana they found on that boy? How much marijuana he have on him?
I didn't even look that far. It said, I gave up because it was like, it said all this shit, and then it said in drugs, and then when I read into it, it said marijuana, and I was like, he could have probably just had, like, a sack on him. It seemed like everything else was weapons versus, it just seemed like they were trying to make it worse, so I was like, fuck it. Weed,
hey, look,
whatever.
It sounds like that boy's running around with $1,000 worth of ammunition and body protection, and he only had like a $50 bag of weed in his pocket.
Yeah, that's literally what it sounded like. I was like, what the fuck? And you try to say in drugs. Like, 50 was fucking personal. Like, what? Oh my god.
What was he gonna do? Go to war and then smoke a big blunt afterwards?
He's gonna fucking celebrate.
I got them motherfuckers. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Wait, police! Oh no!
He's definitely celebrating his survive because he had a bulletproof vest on. So for a moment, he thought, I might not make it. I should grab my bulletproof vest.
Hey, Scally, this time I might not make it. I might not make it.
Oh my gosh. Let's see what else. Pittsburgh Penguins won the Stanley Cup. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Penguins. Go Penguins. I found this interesting. The Forbes list came out. So the top 5 people who are the richest in the world on the Forbes list is number 5, Mark Zuckerberg with $56 billion. Number 4, Amancio Ortega, $71.3 billion. Jeff Bezos, $72.8 billion. And number 2, Warren Buffett with $75.6 billion. And number 1, still Bill Gates at $86 billion. Bing, 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 bing. And just think about all the people who aren't accounting their money on this Forbes list thing. Like people who have $100 billion trillion. Like not even on. But the highest paid celebrities, the top 3. Oh fuck! I didn't even write down how much they made. But in order, it was J.K. Rowling, Beyonce, and Diddy. But I know Diddy had 130 million or something like that.
Diddy still got 90s money, 1990s money that he probably ain't spent.
Yeah, and what's funny is what he's called Diddy's a 3-P. He took a beat from the 70s and the 80s and recreated it and put it out in the 90s, and then he recreated it and then put it out now, and then he's setting himself up for residuals on all the songs. So
Yeah.
He's old as fuck.
The crazy thing about...
No, go ahead.
Nah, I was just gonna say, shit. What he did was he took that shit and recycled it. He kept recycling, and he's still recycling music. Listen to one of his beats. That next song he put out, it's gonna sound like the Mace song, from the 90s.
I fucking love that song.
It's true.
But I like that song. I feel he did a DJ's job and then put it on a song. How you would mix it a party, and you would mix those 2 songs together. He was here, that's my new hit single. I think that's what happened. He was in the club and was this should be an actual song. And then just started pumping out hits.
Hey, but that boy was winning though. Puffy was that dude, man. He had Total, he had Mace, he had Biggie. Who else he had? He had a whole bunch of people, man. Mid-90s.
All dancing in the video, hey.
Hey, since we talking old, what you know about Whoa? Remember that song about Black Rob? Whoa, I pull up in the Benz slow, whoa, something, your hydro. You don't remember that shit? Hydro, my flow.
No, I'm gonna fucking download it right now.
Yeah, that's just fire. It's it was one of my favorite songs in my teenage years. Whoa, what do you say? I send the info, but slow, something come through whoa. And that beat, mama, that beat, 90s beats, dude. People sleeping on the 90s. I stopped listening to rap music in 2004 thanks to Shake That Laffy Taffy. I'm we're listening to bubblegum pop rap. Bubblegum pop rap is what that was called to me. That's when I started making music, is because it was Shake That Laffy Taffy, and I was just done. I was I can't listen to this and respect myself.
Wow, that is insane. I'm gonna have to look it up on YouTube. I don't think it's on fucking Apple Music. But yesterday was National Superman Day.
Hell yeah.
So that was pretty dope. There's shout-outs all over Twitter and shit. I was telling all my comic heads, happy National Superman Day. I was gonna fucking tell you yesterday, but, somebody was hitting that studio hard.
Yeah, that was my bad. I wore my Clark Kent glasses.
Oh, cool then. See? It all worked out. Irv Gotti is relaunching Murder Inc. with new artists. I can't remember their names because I don't give a fuck about them yet.
Amen.
Hell no.
I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck about them yet, but I'm interested to see what comes about the resurgence of Murder Inc.
It's murder. Where would I be without my cook? Look, where would I be without my cookie? Cookie Monster sounding ass nigga.
Did you really just fucking say that right now? Oh my fucking god.
Yes, ma'am.
Adam West, the original Batman, passed away Saturday, June 10th. Rest in paradise. He died at 88 with a brief battle with leukemia. But I thought that
he died from leukemia?
Wait, what?
Leukemia?
Yeah, he died from leukemia.
Oh, actually, I didn't even get that far. I didn't even get all that information there.
Oh, see? That's why he's going to listen to the podcast. Who's going to go see All Eyes on Me this Friday, June 16th?
Bootlegging it.
Are you going to see it that day?
Bootlegging it.
Oh, bootlegging it. You're going to bootleg it? See, like, nah. There's just somebody that can't. But you know what's funny that you say that, because that brings up another thing I was going to talk about, is the fire stick. Like, that's what fucking bootlegging is, yo.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I don't have people in front of the barbershop asking me if I want to buy movies. They're asking me if I want a jailbroken fire stick now.
That's the whole dollar. I win.
Hey, the funny thing is, like, technically, Fire Stick, Amazon Fire Stick has gotten all of, like, white suburban America to commit crimes. Because
yeah. Piracy.
Yeah. That's not legally allowed.
They said I saw on the news that they were going to start finding people for fire sticks, but how would they find you?
They can trace the IP address to the fire stick, and then they would find out where that is on the map, and then they would come to your fucking house. It's actually quite easy.
No, well, shit, I guess I can't do all that then, shit.
They could see what router the fire stick
No, I got you. I'm just saying, I guess I didn't get that far into thinking about it.
I went to school at DeVry for a little bit for networking and security administration, and I wanted to be a hacker. So, like, I know.
So you were studying to be a hacker.
Yeah, actually, I was. You think that's because there's actually a lot of money in being able to hack shit for the right people. Like, kind of like. You know, like, people who go into the military and then, like, they go to war and then they come back and they're like, fuck this, but they don't know how to do anything else. And then third-party contractors hit them up to pay them more money to go do the same exact thing for a shorter amount of time. It's kind of like that in the hacking world. You go work for third-party people and you go hack shit for a lot of money. I was going to go do that.
That's too technical for me.
Oh my gosh. But back to the All Eyes on Me, did you see Straight Outta Compton?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so do you think that it's going to be better or worse, or do you think it's going to be like a movie in its own that it can't necessarily be compared? I feel like it's going to be compared all over no matter what.
Yeah, I don't think they'll compare it too much to Straight Outta Compton, though. I mean, it'll probably be different storyline, you know.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, they're gonna be like, which story was told better? Like, I don't know. I'm just curious to see what it's gonna look like. Like, I don't know. Straight Outta Compton was so good, and that
it was a good movie. I was not looking forward to it because I hate when they make movies so many years later about something they should have already made a movie about, but it was actually a good movie.
Hell yeah, I totally understand that. And then there's like a resurgence now of like all these, is it biopic or biopic? Do you know which way to say it?
Biopic, that sounds more
It's biopic.
More legit. I don't know, that sounds more legit.
True.
Those type of things, like, but see, this is the only thing that pisses me off about fucking movies versus like hour-long TV shows and shit like that. Like, did you guys see The Break on wasn't it VH1 or something like that? And it was broken down in 3 hour-and-a-half, like, sets, kind of. It was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And it was an hour-and-a-half long. And so you got, like, more in-depth in the story. So, like, I mean, the only thing that I didn't like about Straight Outta Compton was, obviously, to me, it felt like it went too fast, almost.
Yeah.
Like, you know there was more to the story, but you just told yourself, well, it had to be 2.5 hours or whatever the fuck, so, you know, like, you reasoned with yourself or whatever. So I guess that's where I'm coming from, is like, I wonder if it's going to be just as good as Straight Outta Compton, or if it's going to flop. I don't think regardless it's going to flop, but
I like how they brought other characters too. I mean, obviously they were in the same era, but didn't have nothing really to do with the story, like Snoop Dogg.
Oh my
Young
God.
Snoop in the studio.
Yes! But see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you literally had Snoop in there for like 2 seconds. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they should have had him a little bit, you know.
I like the person who plays him. The person who plays Snoop is, do you guys watch that show Atlanta? Donald Glover wrote it. Okay, it's like a hit show, aka Childish Gambino, in case y'all don't know, that's the same person. But he wrote that show, Atlanta, and it's kind of like a Black Seinfeld. Like, it's almost a show about nothing, but it's got everything. But
Speaking of Seinfeld, there's this funny, shit, I keep changing the subject, but there's this funny video on Facebook where Jerry Seinfeld is getting interviewed and Kesha comes up. She's like, oh my gosh, I love you. Give me a hug.
Oh
and he's like, no, thank you. Did you see that?
Like, no, go away.
And he's like, I don't even know who that was. The interviewer was like, that's Kesha. And he was like, oh, okay, well, best of luck to her.
He's a germaphobe too, you know that? That's why it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, like it was way deeper than he just don't know that
It was
bitch.
such a
But it
funny
was
video.
also simple, like he doesn't know that bitch, so why would he? Oh, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, he was running away from her. That's how much she was freaking attacking him.
Kevin Gates got a new song out.
I thought he was in jail.
Yeah. He fucking got a new song called Pull Out Cash.
Nice. What do you think of Kevin? What do you think of him as an artist?
As an artist, I mean, I think he does his thing in the rap game just like any other rapper right now, I guess. But as a person, I think he's fucking weird.
No, why you got him?
That interview, that one interview with that black girl, he was weird as shit in that interview.
I know that he's like changed his like ways and he's all assalamu alaikum or whatever the fuck he thinks he's doing. But deep down, he's a dirty little savage. And he tried to have that lady lick his dog's penis, and that's just not cool. And people don't forget that shit. Like, I'm sorry, you can pray to God all you want, and I don't care which one it is either, but I'm not gonna forget who fucking said and did that nasty shit.
Hell no.
Like, I will not let you. I feel like if I was put on this earth for anything, it was to let people know. Like, don't you forget you were this motherfucker. Like, don't you forget, bitch. Like, I will always be the one to be like, don't be out here showboating. We all know you did some dirt about 3 years ago. Sit your ass back.
We see you. We see you. You're not invisible.
out here like, oh this, all that, because I don't want no one saying shit about me. You guys should be doing the same, bitch. Checking your own damn self.
Yeah, right. CYA, cover your own ass, or somebody else get that ass.
Dave Chappelle just got a residency at Radio City Music Hall. I don't know what all that entails, but except for that he's got a permanent spot there doing comedy. So I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I'm rich, bitch.
Do you know... that actually sounds pretty good. Do you know who Kehlani is? I fucking love her. Oh my god. She's an R&B singer. You need to peep the shit, okay? But anyway, I fucking love her. And to my listeners, y'all know that because I sing her all the fucking time, even though I can't sing. But she kicked somebody out of her concert because they yelled, Kyrie!
Wow.
It was like dead quiet, and then all of a sudden you just hear, Kyrie! And she goes, what? Wait, turn the fucking lights on. Who the fuck said that shit? And she just goes fucking on. She's like, nah. They're like, kick it out. She's like, y'all are my peoples. I trust you guys. Who's loyal? Show me who he is. Point him out. Get the fuck out of here.
Hell no.
She was like,
that's
he's my dude, but get the fuck out of here.
That's some G shit.
Yeah, I was like, that's why I fuck with you, bitch, because you a real one. Hey. Oh my gosh. Okay, one at a time. So, whichever one of y'all want to go first. But what's the most expensive meal you would pay for? Like, the highest you would pay?
I would say for one person, I would say around $35. Anything more than that for one person, it's too rich for my blood.
What do you think,
depends
Ryan?
what it is.
Depends on what it is. You eat some good food.
I do. I mean, you know, I've always wanted to go to like a Gordon Ramsay restaurant and wish he was there yelling at people.
Yeah. That would be pretty freaking darn. I think, you said 35, I said 40. Like, I'm thinking going to an expensive place and my plate is $40 fucking. But this bar in New York sells caviar laced Negroni for $1,000 a plate.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yes. I don't know I know what caviar is and I know what laced is, so I don't need that shit. But I don't know what the fuck Negroni is. Probably a pasta. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark, and I don't think it's $1,000 worth of my time.
No, now you go to Snooks or Aldi's and get a can of sardines and caviar and all that for like under $50. You know?
I would get the little bow tie one, and I would call it Negroni.
Have a good day, sir.
You're like, what?
Negroni. Negroni.
Oh my gosh. I would just say that.
I'm just flabbergasted, niggeroni.
No, I'm not. You did. Not me. No, not me. In Madden 18, there will be a story mode called Long Shot Friday Night Lights.
Nice. Football?
Yeah, football, Madden 18. There will be a story mode, Long Shots. Resembles Friday Night Lights. Cool.
Pretty beast mode.
That is.
Hey, what was your worst summer job?
Oh God. You got that first B? I gotta think.
A what? A what?
Like your worst summer job, or like your worst job.
Christ.
It doesn't have to be summer. It could just be like your worst job.
Well, I shit, fucking car wash, man. I hated being out in that motherfucking sun and shit.
Yeah, I have to go with landscaping. Sorry.
No, you're good. Landscaping. What did you say, Ryan?
Car wash.
Car wash. That was your first job. That was the only job that would hire me when I had felonies sitting on my fucking record. That shit was a breeze. I was like, I got a job. Let me wash these cars.
Hell yeah.
I worked at fucking Auto Spot in Fairview, and that shit sucks.
Boo, Auto Spot sucks.
That's it.
Yes, it does.
I know, I wouldn't have done that. That's where I'm like, damn, I'm gonna move, because I'm like, all the places I would have had to go, it's like really small. Like, you just run into everybody in that bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fuck all that. Like,
I used to fucking wash Raw Reese's car. He used to bring that motherfucker there.
Raw Reese!
Oh, man.
Everybody would be so excited to see him.
I worked like 3 days. It was this desk job, and I changed the font to black. Or no, what did I do? I changed the font to white, and I changed the background to black. And then when they would go in and check my work, it would show up blank in their shit. And they told me, and I was kind of like, fuck them. Like, I don't know why. But then they fired me, and I was like, what the fuck? My favorite. So that was my worst job because it only lasted fucking 3 days, and that's never happened to me before. I like get a job and keep it for as long as I can. And I was like, dang, why did I do that? Like, I had no idea why. What the fuck that all this is. But here's some dope-ass news. 19-year-old Kevin Stonewall, a young black man from Chicago, is creating a vaccine that will cure colon cancer. So what the fuck are y'all doing with your lives?
Shit. Not getting Nobel Peace Prizes. That's what that sounds like that man's gonna end up with.
Mm-hmm.
He's 19 years old, creating a vaccine for colon cancer. Like, at 19 years old, I had been arrested 3 on the month, 3 times or 4, just depending.
Depending on the month.
Yeah, dude. Because I was getting arrested like once a year when I was 17, and then 18, and then like 19 and 20, it was like double time. I was like getting arrested twice a year. And so, yeah, depending on the month, it was 3 or 4. I definitely wasn't even thinking. I was probably giving myself unfortunate I was definitely testing chemicals. That's for damn sure.
Chemicals? Yeah, me too, dude. 19? I don't even remember that far back. I remember being 5.
I know.
Seriously.
I was like, what? That shit doesn't connect anymore.
Hell no, I gotta really sit down and meditate to remember being 19 to 30, literally.
Yeah, it's all a big fucking blur. Here, let's get. What would you tell your younger self? Since we're.
Do you mean like a name or?
No, like, what would you tell, like, how 19 and, like I just said, like, we were all getting, or not, I don't know if Ryan was getting arrested, but getting arrested and fucking up and just not doing what we're supposed to do, shit, like, what would you tell yourself?
I slap the shit out of Lil Terrence and be like, hey, bro, I'm you. Get your shit together now so I could be better off. And then the timeline would change, like the Flash. Yes.
The butterfly effect. Hell yeah.
Yep.
What would you tell yourself, Ryan?
That's a good question. Should I tell myself not to be an idiot?
You would just be like, hey, don't be an idiot.
Don't be an idiot.
I would go back in time and I would be like, yo, get that fucking gun out of your fucking car and don't take it with you to the desert party. And and put the weed in your trunk. All right. Bye. And just fucking bounce.
Yep. Yep. Back to your time machine.
I would be so specific. Like, look, everything else, fuck it. But if you can change this, it's gonna save you a lot of time and money, and you probably will meet some other motherfuckers.
Can I get a redo?
Yeah.
Can I get a redo?
I'd go back, and the first time I ever picked up a beer, I'd slap it out of my hand. I would go back and just look him in the face like, what you gonna do, dude? I'm you, and I'll whoop your ass. I'll slap that beer out of his hand, then I wouldn't have 2 DUIs.
You know, that is very true. But you know what I like about your story, T-Dubs, is that you always have to slap yourself and tell yourself that you're you. Like, so you already know that yourself would question if yourself in front of him would really be him.
Yeah, because I don't believe.
Fucking extra. Do you understand what I'm saying right now? Like, you already know that you would question yourself, so you got to get that out of the way.
Well, I have to slap myself. Then, therefore, I'm going to look at him and I'll be like, bro, you hit me, it's going to hurt you now. And it's going to hurt me 10 years from now, so get out of it. And he's going to look at me and be like, what do you mean 10 years from now? And then I'm going to slap the shit out of him, and we both going to say ouch at the same time.
Have you ever seen Looper? It doesn't work like that.
Yes. Looper, oh, great movie.
Great movie. I fucking love it. Have you seen Looper, Ryan?
No.
Oh, never heard of it.
Gosh.
I gotta get up on my game.
We'll put you on. It's so good. It is so good.
I want to see it.
All right. What was the first time you smoked weed like?
Yeah. High school. Let me tell you the whole story. So this guy is 2 guys. I'm going to say their names. This is not snitching. This is just... Anyway, Marcus Washington and Bill Cooper came by my bus stop every day, and I was such a little prude. They'd be like, hey, you want to ride to work, ride to school? I'd be like, no. I know what you guys are doing. Yeah. Like that. And then one day I was having a shitty day. I was like, you know what? Yes. And then I went to school, and I passed out the first hour, and I was good. Then I've been a pothead ever since.
Damn.
Real story.
What about you, Ryan?
That's a funny question.
I always like knowing. I call it people's origin stories.
Yes, like X-Men, comic book, origins.
What's your origin story?
I was like fucking young. I don't even know what age, but anyway, my brother.
Look, you hung out with Glenn James.
I hung out with what?
I said you hung out with Glenn James one morning.
Oh, no. That was way before that. No, I was fucking young as hell, and what it was is my brother was my oldest brother, obviously. We lived in the same house, and funny thing is my mom told me to get the dishes done before she came home. So this is going. So then my brother thought he was a funny guy and wanted to say, hey man, you want to smoke? So I hit it, and we smoked, and I was pretty fucking bloated, and then I was just like freaking out, and then my brother's all like, hey, I'm gonna roll out and shit. I'm like, dude, how are you gonna just roll out on me like that, bro? You're just gonna bail out on me? Then all of a sudden I'm thinking like, oh man, I need to do these dishes. So then I got up after an hour and started to do the dishes, and my mom came home, and I was just like, oh my god, like that was like the longest I've ever done dishes for in my life, and there was only like 10 plates. And
I love it.
She never knew, but I was high as shit doing dishes.
That's gnarly.
That is pimp.
Hey, I was supposed to do the dishes, but then I got high.
I mean,
for the win.
At least you did them. I would have just not and been like, yep, well, I didn't get to it.
And I remember doing them, and I'm thinking, like, damn, I should have done this before that I got high.
But you ain't know no better, so you did what you had to do.
That's so funny. the first time I smoked weed is so funny. Like, okay, so in my first episode, I talked about how I went to Europe, and I had went off on this adventure with someone who's dear to my heart, rest in paradise, Alex. And I'm not going to say his last name in case his mom's listening, so I don't want to put their shit on blast. But, anyway, we were walking in Italy, and somebody had approached us if we wanted to smoke. And I was like, I've never even done that before. So it's like a goody two-shoes. And I was like, no. And he goes, yeah, Alex is like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that here. And then when we started walking back, he's like, when we go back to the States, I'm going to get you high. And I was like, okay. Not even thinking anything of it. And then like a week after we got back from the trip, he calls me and he's like, hey, do you want to get high? And I was like, yeah. So he picked me up. Well, because, like, it sounds funny. It sounds really funny, but, like, I hated cigarettes. But I always would, like, envision myself smoking. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I don't know. I always think I subconsciously knew I would smoke weed. But anyway, so he picked me up, and we started smoking. And then I like to look at myself when I'm on shit, no matter what it is. And so I pulled the mirror down, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, oh my God, my eyes are so red, my mom's gonna notice. And they're like, and he's like, your mom's not gonna notice. And I said, my eyes are so big normally, but they're so low right now, like everybody would notice, and they're red. I'm like, no. I was like, and I got, like, cotton mouth, but I was like, my mouth is so dry. Like, I need a Mountain Dew. I made him, like, pull over to the next gas station, buy me Clear Eyes, buy me a drink, and then, like, that kind of chilled. I guess that was, like, the paranoia part of, like, marijuana. But then, like, after that, I, like, mellowed out, and and this is in a 618. So we're, like, on these back roads or whatever, and it was just, like, I felt so, like, good. I was like, I need to be like this every day for the rest of my life.
Yes!
I was just like, oh, my God. I just fell in love. Like, it was like, I'm never going to leave you. Like, there's, like...
That's your main chick.
Yes, I was just like, it's Mary Jane and Cap the rest of my life. Like, okay. And then I had to go to a family barbecue, so he drops me back off at the barbecue. And I go and I get my food. And then there's, like, these little kids playing. And then he starts, like, jumping up and down. But I start geeking, like, laughing my fucking ass off. And then it hits me. I gotta look stupid as fuck laughing at this little kid, like, as hard as I was. Like, it wasn't that funny, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I gotta look stupid. Like, and then I sobered up like that, because I, like, completely thought everybody knew I was high at this barbecue. But I was like, I fell in love after that.
Oh, yeah. I love some Mary Jane. Don't tell nobody, though.
Well, you can tell every fucking buddy. I think everybody knows. I speak my truth, so no one use it against me. What? I went to allegedly, I went to all of my interviews high. That way, when I went to work high, they wouldn't know the difference.
No, you were the same, yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty smart, honestly.
It is.
Yeah. Okay, what's my next? Okay, do you have any regrets or any, and okay, let me paraphrase. We all don't have any regrets, and we would live our life, yeah. Fuck, just put that to the side for a second. Now, do you have any regrets or anything you would change? Like, besides you wouldn't regret anything.
Ryan first or me first?
Yeah.
You want to go? You want to go? You want to go first, Kelly?
Wait, what?
I'm not going first.
So wait, what's your question?
It's like, is there anything you regret or anything you would change? But I don't want you to tell me I wouldn't regret anything, because we all would say that. We all know that. That aside.
True. I go first, Ryan.
I mean,
I'm holding my fate gun against your head again. Like, fuck, would you regret something? Tell me.
I got you, Scally. This is what I would do. The one thing I would do, it's not a regret, but it is, I begged my mother to leave this private school I was going to, that if I stayed at that school, I would have never been here now. I would have been somewhere else in the world. Pensacola Christian College would have gave me a scholarship to go there. I regret that. I truly do regret that. I should never went to Beverly East. I should have stayed where I was at.
Thank you. That's one thing.
That's true.
Damn, I got nothing to drink in here anymore? Fuck.
Mr. Yeats? BB Yeats, what would you change, bro? One thing.
Well, I would
personal
say,
about yourself.
I would say on how I acted and shit in school, but then again, I think about it and say, well, I don't want to take that back, because that's all the music and shit that I'm making, you know, and the reason for that. But shit, I mean, that'd probably be the only thing I think, at least I could think of right now.
So basically what you're saying is, without the way that you acted in school, you wouldn't be able to have produced the beautiful music that you've made.
Yeah.
So
But,
you're
you know, I guess.
almost saying.
I mean, it's kind of not the same, but still, I mean, like I said, I mean, that's real shit, though, you know.
I mean, you wouldn't have, like, not cussed out that teacher. Like, you wouldn't have, like, there's not one thing, like, all right, maybe I would have done that, you know what I'm saying? But to keep it 100, I would have done everything the same. But I wouldn't have cussed out that bitch and told her to go fuck herself. Like,
I got some. I don't know, there's just so many things I can think of. I don't know. Fuck, there's a bunch of shit I really shouldn't have fucking done. Or...
Oh, my God.
That boy hit that super, oh, my God.
One time, okay, here's a funny story for you guys. One time me and my brother Scott was in Chicago, because we'd go to Chicago for the summers. This is kind of a bad story, and really I shouldn't even be saying it. But anyway, so we'd always ride our bikes and shit, and we'd always ride our bikes and shit. And well, anyway, we got these fireworks from a fucking... they call it the fun store, because they just got random junky-ass toys and odds and ends or whatever. Anyway, we'd go there and get some fireworks, like the spinners, you know, like not no blow-up ones.
Yeah.
So I fucking threw a firework in this dumpster, and I didn't know it was full of cardboard boxes, so then we didn't even think nothing of it, so we rolled out and went back to my grandpa's house, and we heard fire trucks and shit, and we were like, man, that'd be funny. Wouldn't that be crazy if they went to that dumpster? So then the next day we rode by it on our bikes. The whole dumpster was on fire, like caught on fire, and the whole fence all the way down, like for so long, just caught all on fire behind these apartments. I was like, damn, we could have fucked some shit up.
Yeah, that sounds horrible, bro.
There's like the whole fence, like there was a fucking long ass fence.
Crazy.
Like it was bad. It was like the Great Chicago Fire. Yeah, me and Scott started that shit.
You guys did this, just to put that out there. Allegedly, I don't know if they have a time thing.
I mean, I didn't mean to. It's not like I was like, hey, let's burn the shit out of this dumpster and this whole fence, you know.
That's exactly what happened.
It was just like, it's just one of those things you don't think about it. Like, oh, watch this, I'm going to throw this spinner in this fucking dumpster, and then it didn't really do anything. So we're like, well, that was lame, and just kept moving, you know?
Oh,
that's too funny. Okay, Sally,
the next day they were rebuilding the fence and shit. I was like, damn, now I feel bad. They got to build this whole fence back up. And we just said, fuck it, and kept going.
Let me see. Something that I regret or I would change. Oh, man. Honestly, it would still probably go back to that fucking gun. Like, I wouldn't have done shit, but that gun fucked my life over after that shit. It was a wrap. I could not get fucking job. I couldn't get an apartment. I couldn't do fucking shit. That thing cost me $4,000. Like,
Damn.
Like, that shit caused me so much trouble. Oh, before smoking weed, I was a fucking bully. I was a bitch. Like, yo, Ryan fucking started calling this chick in 5th grade a mean name, but I will say I fucking carried that shit on in 6th grade. And I was a fucking asshole. Like, do you remember
Wait, what are we talking about?
Yo, this person, we, called her Big Mac, and then, I continued on, with
Who was it?
I'm not saying who it was.
Oh, I can't even remember what the fuck.
Yeah, no. But
I don't remember. Remind me later.
Yeah, but that's what I did. Like, I would always bounce off of people's assholeness. Like, oh, you're gonna start talking shit, I'm gonna start talking shit too. Like, I wouldn't necessarily initiate talking shit, but I would be like, oh, he's picking on her, or he's picking on this person. Let's all fucking pick on this person. And
that's called instigation. Instigation.
Instigation? I was an instigator? Yeah. I was an instigator.
Ma'am.
Yeah, I was, because then people want to up the ante, since I did. Mm-hmm. You're right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So I was an instigator for sure. Oh, it's bad. Like, oh, I feel like I'm saying this as, repentance almost, because Wayne Smith actually ended up killing himself, rest in paradise. And parts of me always thought, damn, did I contribute to that? Honestly, on some real shit, no bullshit. Because I used to freaking call him Horseface, all the fucking time. Don't laugh.
It's not funny, but it's funny.
Up.
I'm sorry.
But seriously, I was such an asshole. And then, to deflect from him, he started making fun of this one chick, and we started calling her a cow, and I would, draw cow pictures on the chalkboard because she sat next to this chalkboard, and I would draw, a cow and just, eating food. It was just fucked up. And then the teacher would come and be like, who did this? Da-da-da-da-da. And I feel like, dang, I just wish sometimes I could. I'm like, man, I wouldn't have called him those many names if I was smoking weed already. I apologize for my assholeness. So I feel a whole lot better now. Whew. I feel like I've been holding that in for so long.
I'd have beat y'all ass if I went to school with y'all. I was crazy. I body slammed people.
Shit. You wouldn't have done shit, not to me.
You would have got body slammed out. Yes.
No, you don't understand the type of person that I fucking was. I stood up oh, really? Let's go then, motherfucker. Let's go. You, and then I would fucking let you. I'm the type of person I'm about to fight a dude right now. All right, let's go. Cat, prepare yourself to get knocked the fuck out. All right, let's go. I'm gonna fucking murder you.
No, you don't hit a woman.
You just die.
You pick her up, put her in the air, and tell her, did you have enough? And if she says anything smart ass, then you step back.
The minute you would have touched me, I would have socked you up, bro. And back then, I was dirty too. You definitely would have got kneed in the dick.
Oh, damn, then I wouldn't have stood a chance. No, you would have won.
I was a fucking bully pussy back in the day. I started smoking weed, and I was like, whoa, we all need to get along. We need to stop. It's all fun to talk shit and fun games, but I'm the first. I started being if people were fucking with people who couldn't defend themselves, I'd be like, that's when I would stand up for people. I, like, switched when I started smoking weed in high school. When people would be mean to other motherfuckers, I'd be all like, fuck you. You got something to say it to me. Why the fuck you saying it to them? Because you fucking think you slick. Exactly. You're not. Shut the fuck up.
That's why I know you're my sister, because I was the same person. I was the guy that got picked on, believe it or not. And I'm crazy and I'm strong, but like I'm humble in a weird way. I'm so humble that.
No, yeah, we all did. Keep going.
Yep. I was just gonna say shit like I'm humble to where you can sit and talk all that shit and I'll laugh with you, but then when I get sick of it, I'm gonna stand up and when I start to leave and you say something slick, I'm gonna come back like, what you just say, brother? Huh? What? And then I'm in your face. I look like
Exactly.
BMO. BMO. I look like BMO.
Shit.
No, I look like BMO. BMO. I can't tell. I'm just gonna have to walk past him. What's he doing? That's not BMO. That's a woman. Oh, let me go. BMO!
That's
Did you just say that's a
woman.
woman?
No, that is BMO. I just couldn't tell. No, that is BMO. What are you doing here, man?
Where's he at?
Right here, sitting in some random driveway. Like, let me in, bro. You good? I'm on the podcast, bro. What you doing, man?
You on a podcast?
Yeah.
Oh.
What are you doing, man?
What's on you?
Oh, shit. Bro, you just said
Hey,
something. You gotta swoop my ass
y'all
up.
come through.
Why you told me not to?
Hey, BB said come
Tell
through.
him to come through.
Hey, hold on. Hold on. Let me put you on speaker. Hold on. He got something to say to you, brother.
Okay, I said fuck BB.
Ah, I got him.
Oh, that's cool. All right, then. Peace out, y'all.
What's up, brother? Let me get that handshake. Hold on. I'm tangled. Help me, Jesus. Help. Dying. I got it. What's up, brother?
Yeah. Sure, how you doing?
Yo, there's
Chilling.
these dudes fucking skateboarding in this parking lot. And the funny thing is they've been here longer than me. I'm like, dang. But they're like young. I guess school's out now. I was like, I seem like younger to be like out this late. Did y'all just fucking mute me and leave me alone? Y'all some faggot
No.
motherfuckers sometimes. Oh, okay.
Wibbles did.
Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
you ready for the game? I made one just for you.
All right.
Last time you were like, I didn't do the feature battle or world tour, so I made sure I had that ready for you. Okay, so feature battle world tour, and then I did
Wait,
Meek
what?
Mill. Are you serious right now? Feature.
It's the battle tour. Okay, I got you. All right.
Feature battle world tour.
Yeah, got you.
Meek Mill, Big Crit, Exhibit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'd probably battle Meek Mill. I do it.
Me too.
And then wait, Exhibit and who else?
Big Crit.
I'd go on a world tour
Crit.
with Big Crit and feature with Exhibit for sure. Because Exhibit's not really that big anymore, so it's not like nobody's going to go fucking see him in a world tour.
He's going to pop off on that 90s world.
Yeah. And Big Crit's that shit, man. He's got a good-ass fucking fan base, of his music.
Hell yeah. That shit was
His music, actually,
so
he's
live.
one of the ones. I started listening to him, too, and that's what really motivated me of making, smoother tracks. Big Crit, man, I got down with that dude.
Chris, that dude, Catalactica, bro, that's that shit.
Yeah.
He had that poem shit with Stop the Violence, and he was in a policeman's outfit. One of the award shows. Was it the BET Awards?
Man, there's this one track of Big Crit. I forgot what it was called. I'm going to look it up. Fuck.
Fact check.
Let's see here. I'm going to look up the name of this because that's going to bother me now.
Do it.
Yeah, Big Crit is dope. Hey, it's Skelly Cat.
Hey. Let me hear
Hey,
it.
BMO.
Let me hear it.
Yes, this is BMO Underdog, CEO of ICU. And I'm on Shipwrecked with my girl, Scotty Cat. And we are now headed to Fairview to pick up BB.
Oh, shit. Well, why didn't you tell me? I'm going to get ready. Oh, hey, that song's called The Vent.
The Vent?
Oh, my goodness. You don't know what that did to me musically with that Big Crit song. Like, seriously, if you listen to that, that is, oh, man. I'm going to listen to it after we get off this just because that song right there really changed. It changed even the motivation for me for music because that's all, you know, he's just venting about everything. You know, you ain't never heard The Vent?
No.
And it's such a great, and the reason why I like it too is because the beat doesn't even have drums, kicks, or claps. It's just the melody. Like, that is fucking amazing. I always wanted to make a track without kicks and drums and shit, but it's hard, you know?
Yeah, but you could probably do it. If you had to play a sport and rap at the same time, what would it be?
Basketball.
Well, duh, because you're black, dude. No, I'm just joking.
Busted! It's okay, me too.
For me, though.
I know I can answer for BMO. BMO would play volleyball.
Nigga, he just said football. I do too. Nobody ever wants to play with me. No homo.
Yeah, I know. I'd play baseball. I really always wanted to be in a
volleyball is that game while you talking though.
Hey, I know. That's why I say.
I did volleyball for like 3 years.
That's right, you did, didn't you? And you did some basketball back in the day too.
I did volleyball, basketball, soccer, and cheerleading.
So what she would do is she'd play basketball, and then at halftime she'd jump in her cheerleading outfit and cheerlead, and then hurry up and jump back in her basketball uniform and play basketball.
Were they snap-ons?
Hey, no, check it out. I was in bowling too, and I had to go from school to bowling, and then I had to go play volleyball, and then I had to switch into cheerleading for the boys' basketball game. So that actually is pretty accurate.
So you always been a hustler, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and then when I got to high school, and they were all like, "Oh, you didn't go to Whiteside. You went to Pontiac." I was like, "Oh, politics? Fuck this."
Everyday cat hustling. Everyday cat hustling. Always hustling. Hustling.
I have no idea where I got this mentality, but I got it, yo.
Hey, just know that you're from the wicked Midwest, so that's where you got it from. Ha ha. Copyright infringement.
That's very true. That's very true. Hey, there was somebody else shouting out Wicked Midwest, and I tried to see how they're affiliated. I was like, who's all saying that right about now?
Somebody shouting out Wicked Midwest?
Yeah. It was like this guy, like Lou something. I'll send you the Instagram.
Send it to ICU Network, because we need to find that guy, because if he's going to claim it, he's going to have to pay BB for that shit. Lion County needs to get paid.
Hell yeah. I'll fucking do it. But,
Scally.
What?
I was just going to say, last time I'm throwing this out there, I already got a verse. I just got to record it and have BB fix it, and then you send your verse to BB to that beat I sent you, and we're going to kill the whole thing. So we're going to go, I got to fix it and resend it to you. It's going to be amazing, and we're going to do scallywebs. And, like, dude, it's the 618, and what's your area code?
410.
618 to the 410. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
Or you guys could get that track together, and you can record it when she gets down here. You know what I mean?
That was the plan, Holmes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I thought you
so
meant
then you gotta,
send me
you
the.
gotta tell me like what the fuck you're gonna talk about then, because if I'm not gonna get if I'm not gonna get your verse, then I need to know what the fuck you're talking
Let's talk about.
about.
We're gonna talk about being the hottest podcast in the world, right?
Wait, what? I literally don't know what the fuck.
The hottest podcast
Hey.
in the world.
Hey. No, you're gonna talk about. That's what you're gonna talk about.
I'm gonna start off. That's how I'm gonna start off my rap.
Hey, Scotty, I gotta actually hear. We're just gonna put this on.
Talk about the dopest podcast in the world.
Let's put this on the map. We're from 618 to the 406, right?
No, the 410. Who's the 406? Look, but we cannot forget the 623. Like, Phoenix made me.
Yeah. Well, you
Right.
shoot me ideas. I'm gonna shoot you ideas, and we're gonna have a hook of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Learn up, not turn up. Learn up. Hey.
Okay. Hey, get your mind right. Get your mind right.
And then to make
That's part of
a
the hook.
theme song, y'all.
All right, y'all. I'm out. I'm tired as fuck.
All right.
I got too much shit.
We love you, Scally Cat. We love you.
You guys. It's like 2 weeks left. 2 weeks and a couple days, and I'm gonna be down there.
I'm gonna be in your inbox in between the weeks just to shoot you ideas of what I'm thinking about to make this learn up song. Get your mind right. It's gonna be the name of the song.
Yeah, that's a
You
great
said that.
idea. But that bitch is still in my DMs, yo. She hit me up again, and I was like,
Dang.
you couldn't handle this. And then she was like, honey, I'm waiting. But then she sent me the website. She's like a pimp. She lures these little people into like verbally talking to them, and then she's like, sign up on my thing. And then, so I feel like she's pimping out motherfuckers through the website.
Catfishing.
Like, if she gets me on the website and she's like, you can make money, well, she's making money because she's hosting me, that's her website. I'm like, I ain't stupid. I know what's going on here.
Mr. Connor, 5 minutes.
All right. All right,
Later,
guys.
later.
Hey, Scally,
Y'all later.
Can I end the podcast with a couple words? All right, guys. Just come on, bear with me. I don't pray often. God, Jesus Christ Almighty, thank you for having us all come together as people to move for a movement. God, thank you for introducing me to BMO. God, thank you for Ryan Connor's little scrawny white butt. God, we need you. We need you. We need you to keep touching us, to keep motivating us, to make us better, to make us stronger, to make us smarter, to make us harder. We will win in your eyes, under your grace. Amen, y'all.
Amen.
Man.
I just want to say, bless me too. Sorry.
All of us. You're not left out. All of us. I said all of us, girl. Trust me.
All right. Just want to clarify, just in case.
Your little sister, dude.
In case he didn't hear, you know what I'm saying? Right.
You've been family since before I met you. You've been family since before I met you. So how about that?
Shit. That's true. I mean, that's like long time coming type shit.
Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace, peace.
Hey, this is Scally Cat from Scally Cat Vision. You can listen to Shipwrecked every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Facebook, SoundCloud, or YouTube.
Because what the heck else are you doing?